All right, and hello, Haley. I will be demonstrating right now how to do a couple of these problems that were in your ACT. All right, let's go for it. So this problem, number 60 from test number 2, just flipping there right now, asks what the expected value of x is. Okay, so just first of all, how do you even conceive of this sort of thing? Here's the way that I conceive of it. Let's say that there is a die, and this die is special because instead of 6 sides, it actually has 7 sides. Somehow we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sides for that. Okay, so that's weird. Just go ahead and ignore that, but run with it. Okay, so but it's a weighted die. It's a weird weighted 7-sided die. So you're way more likely for the number 6 to come out. You actually have a 1 in 3 chance of 6 to coming out than you are of the number 4 rolling up at the top, which only has a 1 in 12 chance of showing up. And actually, Poral 5 here has no chance at all of ever coming up. All right, and the other deal with this is to imagine that there's a payout. So if 0 comes up, then you get $0. If 6 comes up, then you get $6. This is the easy way of imagining the expected value of x for the discrete random probability of this function variable, blah, 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 something. Okay, so if you think about it like this, it actually becomes kind of easy to think through this. Because here is what you do. I think I'm going to try to do this the hard way first and then the easy way for this. Okay, so the hard way is to imagine, you know what, like, I hate fractions. I truly despise fractions. Let's just get these fractions dead. Let's just take and multiply all of this by 12. If I do that by 12, you get the idea, by 12. Okay, let's say I roll 12 times. Okay, on average, how many times will 0 come up? Well, 1/6 times 12 means that will come up on average about 2 times. Whew, how many times will 1 come up? Well, if you multiply all of this by 12, then it would come up 1/12 times 12 equals, it will come up 1 time. This one will come up, I wonder if you can figure that out, 3 times, because 1/4 times 12 equals 3. This one is kind of like the other one. That'll come up 3 times on average. This one will come up 1 time on average. This one will never come up because there's a 0% chance that it will come up. And this one will come up, let's see, 1/3 times 12 would be 4 times. Okay, so I'm just going to write this note in here. Roll 12 times. Okay, so if you rolled 12 times, then probably of those 12 rolls, you would have gotten all of these numbers. I guess it would have come up right twice here, once here, 1, 2, 3 this time, 1, 2, 3 this time, once here, never here, 1, 2, 3, 4 times this time. Just to make sure that I'm doing this right. Does this actually give us 12 rolls? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Holy God, what did I do wrong? Oh, no. So 1 equals 2 equals 2. Oh, no, there's nothing wrong here. This is all good. Yeah, this is all great. Sorry. There's no reason that should have equaled 12. That's embarrassing. No. Okay, good. Let me take those away because that's pointless and it just muddies things up and makes me feel scared. Makes me feel scared. Okay, so now you want to figure out how many... No, what the fuck? They should have come up to 12, right? They totally should have come up to 12. Oh, there it is. Here it is. 1/12 times 12 equals 1, not 3. I'm sorry. Probably you saw that. Okay, so now I'll just add these together. Does 4 plus 1 equals 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. All of those numbers added up to equal 12. Sorry, I talked myself into something that was not true there. Every time I do this problem, I get lost. But I keep persevering, and there's a way to the end of it. Okay, so now you got to figure out how much money would you make if you rolled all this. Well, every time you roll a 0, you get $0. So 0 times $2, $0 times 2 times, that would equal, well, that would equal $0. Sorry about that one. But you get $1 every time you roll a 1, and so it happens 1 time, so 1 times 1 equals, congratulations, you just earned yourself $1. $2 multiplies by 3 to get you $6. Congratulations. Remember, though, this is if you roll 12 times. 3 times 1 equals $3. Sorry, this is so compressed here. $4 times 1 equals $4. This would equal $0. You're going to probably roll it. You get $5 for every time you rolled a 5, but you're never going to roll it because there's a 0% chance of that. And then you get $6. Ooh, you get a major payout here. $6 times 4. If you rolled this 12 times, you probably get $24 on average from all of that. Okay, so now they want to know what the expected value of x is. What you do for that is you add all of these things together. And then, well, we corrected to make this easier to think about by rolling 12 times, so then we'll need to divide by 12. Again, this is the hard way. An easier way will be coming for this. Okay, so you have 1, so we have 0 plus 1 is 1, plus 6 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 24. I should be able to do that in my head. Yes, I agree. Equals 38. So you make $38 out of all of that. That's if you rolled it 12 times. So what is like basically the average amount you could expect from rolling it just once? This question is basically asking that. What's the average payout in our metaphor of this, or average number you roll, which is just maybe what the x's are without putting the dollar signs in front of all of those things. Another way of thinking about it, what is the average value of x for this? Okay, so I'm going to keep thinking about this in dollars right now. So we found $38 is what you'd expect to get if you rolled it 12 times. So then I'm just going to take 38 and I'm going to divide it by 12 to figure out how much that would be on average. That goes in 3 times with a remainder of 2. I can rewrite that as 3 and 2 over 12. Or if I simplify that, that will become 3 and 1 over 6. Holy crap! That looks familiar. Right there. The correct answer for this is K. Okay, so now we want to think about how can we do this problem a slightly easier way? And it really just will be a slightly easier way. Do not get your hopes up. This is the last problem in the section for a reason. All you have to do is take this times this. 0 times 1/6 is 0. 1 times 1/12 is 1/12. 2 times 1/4 is, what was that, 1/2? Yeah, 2/4 or 1/2. 3 times 1/12. You know what? Here, I'm going to put these all in twelfths. No, I'm not. That makes it even harder. Ha ha ha. I'm going to put that the way I was going to do it before. This equals 3/12. Great. 4 times 1/12 equals 4/12. You know what? This one right here, that one that I sort of simplified that, I'm at least going to say this is 2/4. Just keep this a bit simpler. 5 times 0 is 0 is anything. I'll say it as 0/12. And 6 times 1, 3. Wow, it's a big number. That is 2. Okay, it's not a big number in most circumstances, but it feels like a big number in this circumstance. Okay, and then get ready for this. The simple way of doing this is that then all you have to do is add these numbers together. No, really, that's it. To find the expected value of x for this weighted probability thing, just take the value, multiply it by the probability, get an answer, and then add those answers all together. So we have 0 plus 1/12. Here, I'll just do this in my head. Well, maybe I will. Here, this is nothing. 1/12, I'm going to skip this one for a second. 1/12 plus 3/12 is 4/12, plus 4 more 12ths is 8/12. This is nothing. 8/12 plus 2 is 2 and 8/12, and I skipped that one because it was hard, the 2/4. That plus 2/4. I'm going to turn this thing into twelfths. I multiply the bottom by 3, and then I have to multiply the top by 3 too. So 6/12. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. 2/4 is just a half, so of course 6/12. Okay, so we have 2 and 8/12. I know this is, I made it seem easy when I said we just had to add. This is actually some hard fraction adding. You could use your graphing calculator for this by all means. 8 plus 6 is 14, so I could say it's 2 and 14 twelfths. I like that one. That would turn into 3 and 2 twelfths. Okay, now we're back to the spot I was in before. That simplifies to 3 and 1/6. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, that was kind of embarrassing. Just the way I said hey, hey, hey. It was kind of dumb. But that is the right answer. Hoo-ha! All right, and that is the easy way, in quotes, of doing this sort of problem.